Hey, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It's free. Thank you very much. Last winter the heavy snows wiped out our stovepipe for our wood stove. And it's clear up on the roof. We set up scaffolding here to make it a little easier to access. Unfortunately, before I could get up there, we had a snowstorm. And so got to deal with a little bit of snow and ice. Now on a lot of roofs, a little snow and ice up there wouldn't be a big issue, but this roof is kind of steep. It's 612 pitch. We're at 9,300 feet in elevation, so we get some pretty serious storms up here, and it's not unusual to see 4 to 6 foot of snow. Last winter we got a lot more than that, but we want to get this thing fixed, so up we go and get her going. This pro-panel roofing on this cabin is rather slippery. It does pretty good when everything's dry and you have the right conditions, but with a little bit of wetness on there, snow and ice, it's just treacherous. So at some point I've got to figure out how to get a tie-off point up above this chimney repair and make it a little safer for me to be up there. We don't have a snow rake for this cabin yet, but I'm going to buy one. So I'm going to take a rake up here and try to get the snow and ice that's built up around that stovepipe off the roof so the sun can dry it out. And then I'll go up on the roof and figure out a tie-off point up above. If the weather had waited just a few more days, I could have had this repaired and not had to remove all this snow and ice out of here. But it's leaking down inside the cabin, making kind of a mess on the main floor, and you have water puddles down in the basement even from this. Got to get her fixed. I wish I could have done it during the summer, but it just didn't work out that way. This was kind of a long process, so I kind of sped the video up here just a little bit. A friend of mine had a roof support built for us from a guy over in Denver, and did a really good job. A lot beefier than this little chintzy thing that this fireplace company put on here. Hopefully it'll stand up to the winters up here. There again, we got a snow rake coming, so we'll come up here a couple times during the winter and snow rake the edges off. And once you get a little sunshine on the edges of this roof, it slides, keeps the snow off of it. Now, I'm up here by myself. This cabin is out in the middle of nowhere. I think the closest town is probably about 20 miles away or so on a gravel country road. So getting help up here, if something were to happen, would take a while. And not only that, if I was to hurt myself up here, I'd have to get to the telephone to call for help. Like I said, there's nobody around. This could be pretty exciting. Clearing the snow up here is just absolutely no traction. There's some snow holders up here that were broken from the last winter, and they provide enough traction for me to stand on if I can get the snow cleared away from them enough to stand on. I can also use the broken stovepipe down there to kind of support myself. That little rope I've got stacked around that pipe won't hold much. It could slide right off, so I've got another tie-off rope that I'm hooking on the hole and basically hooking around the roof deck. It gives me something to grab to if I do slide down and off the roof. Also, we put that extra length of scaffolding up, and that scaffolding's tied to the house. So if I slide down, I can actually hit that scaffolding without falling clear off the roof. It's just kind of an extra safety item. And some of the hesitations you might see in this video are me re-securing my footing up here. I just have a helmet cam on, so I'm not really having to hold the camera. But if I stop, that's usually because I'm resetting my feet so that I'm not sliding off this roof. Through this whole process, I did fall 2 or 3 times, but I had ropes to grab onto, and yeah, the fall hurt, but at least I didn't slide off the roof. Along those screws sticking up from that pro panel roofing, that could have been painful. My kids and grandkids were up at this cabin last winter when the snow was so deep. Said we had over 4 foot of ice built up on this roof of this thing. So that's pretty substantial snow load up here. Weight, that ice just is not light. It's a wonder that roof didn't crash in, but it was engineered for a 100-pound snow load. I think we exceeded that last year, though. We anticipate heating this cabin a few times this winter, which might help keep the snow and ice from building up on the roof. Even though it's well insulated, you still get some convection of heat up through the roof, and might help keep some of the snow off of it. Along with the snow rake, like I said, just bare those edges and then let the sunshine take care of it from there. So this day was nice, clear skies, good warm sunshine. I think it actually got up, probably the ambient temperature was probably in the 40s, maybe low 50s. And so that'll help, once I get this snow cleared, it'll help dry this roof off and make it a little safer for me to get up there and make a tie-off point up by the peak of the roof. And it's supposed to be that way over the next couple days, and then there's another storm coming in after that, so I've got to take advantage of the sunshine while it's here and get this stovepipe repaired. I muted all these video clips for one main reason. We had some really high winds blowing the entire time I was up there, and I don't think anybody really wants to hear wind noise the whole time that they're watching this video.